Okay, guys. Again, welcome to our training on blended schools. Mcguffey School District, all of our teachers are registered as students on a service called blendedschools.net, which is just basically like a local Pennsylvania hosting of Blackboard. And the website is blendedschools.blackboard.com. There is a blendedschools.net, but you have to take one or two extra steps to get to where you want to go. So it's better just to go to blendedschools.blackboard.com. Everybody's username is IU99 dot, and then your computer logon. So mine would be Calvert M, Baker V. That's what we're doing. And then the password for everybody is no caps Highlander for you guys, not for me, because I have an old one. And then you just simply log in. Okay, and you should get a page that looks something like that. If I'm way ahead of you, and I know, Rita, that I am ahead of you, but if I'm way ahead of you, you need me to stop and pause, just tell me to stop and pause. Okay? Now, you'll notice a couple things on the home page, first of all. Blendedschools.net, really I don't use that much. There's a home tab here that takes you to like a Blackboard home. There's a content tab that we're not really going to go over today. It's more for people who are teaching Blackboard classes. If I teach multiple classes, I can save to a content, and I can use that content across multiple classes. And I believe as a student, you can save stuff to my content. And the benefit of that would be, what if that class ends and is taken off of there? Well, if you saved content from that class to your my content, it'll be there even when the class goes away. If that makes sense? And maybe if we get time today, we'll explore that. All right. But what you're going to use mostly is this classes tab. And you click on classes, and if you guys will do that, you'll see, that I have a lot of classes here because I've done McCyber. I've done McCyber and some other stuff, but the two you guys should definitely have is professional learning, 2013, 2014. Do you have that? Yes. And then you should also have one that says technology resources. Is that there? Yeah. Vic, do you have that?
I believe I do. It's somewhere else.
Yes. Another thing, you don't have to go to this, but I will show it to you. Up in the corner, you'll see me. You'll see your name come up, and I actually have a profile. But if you click on that, your classes are readily available there.
What's the number that's there?
Which number? The PD 20.
Right beside my name, I have 43.
Oh, those are updates. So like it's red.
Yeah.
So if you click on your name there, it'll come up next to this clock. These updates. Every time a teacher adds information to your class, you'll get a red thing. So last night I added about 40-some things to our classes, so every one of those updates. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're not really going to go into professional learning. Like I said earlier, if we have Mcguffey, in-service days, typically Ms. Colat and Dr. Jacob will post whatever information is on there. You can explore that at your own leisure. What we're going to go to today is technology resources. If you click on that. So you'll notice a few things about our homepage. The first thing I want you to notice is this green menu over here. This is basically how you're going to get into our high school technology resources. And you'll notice there's high school, there's middle school, and there's discussions. We're going to click on high school because that's where we're at. And the page we get looks very similar or just like this. And all I've done here is created folders where I can dump information that may or may not be useful to you that teachers can go on their own and find stuff that they might need. And you'll notice I have a tech training document and video archive. That's where our training will go today, and I'll show you that in a minute. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Promethean, Web Tools, Blended Schools, Edline and Great Quick, and then some various tricks and shortcuts that might help you. I will continue to add to this as the year goes on and the years go on when I get information. And this is certainly a work in progress, but this is what we have so far. Now you see the little folder, that means it's a folder. So that means there's something inside of it. So whenever you're on a web class, all right, when you get a thing that looks like a folder, that means you should click on it, that there's something in there. And so we're going to click first on Tech Train Document and Video Archive. And what we see here is I have some Word tips, some PowerPoint tips, and I have a video that's actually last week's training, if you guys want to watch that. It's not opening anything? Okay, so you'll notice next to Word tips, there's a piece of paper. That means it's a document, okay? So we have a folder, you open it, and there's more stuff in there. If you have a document, you click on the word, and the document will open. So I click on the document, and it says open. And it's going to download a Word document, maybe. There it is. And there it is. This is our Word document from last week. You can enable editing or just view it the way it is. This is one, and you can print right from there. So whenever it has a little piece of paper, it's a document that's going to open in Word, or it's going to open in PowerPoint or Excel or whatever the document is. Okay? So another thing I want to show you guys is a breadcrumb trail. And this works in Edline too. So if this is new to you, if you look right here, all right, you can navigate your class by clicking on breadcrumbs. So if I want to go to where I was last, it was Tech Training, Document, and Video Archive. If I want to go back to high school folder, then I click on high school. So you can go back. This tells you the sequence of where you've been, okay? So we're going to go back to Tech Training and Video Archive. And you also see that I have a YouTube video posted there. Okay, so you can also watch videos. This is a YouTube video. You click on it. It's as simple as that. And you can play a video. And this is last week's web conference there. So that's kind of neat that you can do that. Okay. So we're going to use our breadcrumbs, and we're going to go back to high school. That'll take us back to our high school page. Okay. And you'll see when you get on this on your own, and this is kind of the design, what this course was meant to do, is meant for people just to know how to get on and to explore. So if you're thinking, I want to learn a little bit about Word, you can click on Microsoft Word 2010, and I have a variety of resources, okay, for Word 2010. So, for example, I have a piece of paper here. What does that mean this is? It means it's a document. So I click on it, and it's a PowerPoint presentation which actually has video embedded in it that shows you how to do a gazillion things on creating really pretty documents with Microsoft Word. And I'm opening it now, and what's awesome about it is the videos are embedded in it, so you can save it on your computer and use it as a reference if you want, right? And so you have just overviews, some goals, you know, and what's nice is you can watch the videos right inside the PowerPoint document, and it's going to tell you fun stuff to do with that. Okay,
That one tells you how to get it embedded, or no?
No, it just has the videos embedded in there. But I do have one.
The how-to.
I do have a how-to,
Last week, right?
but it's on here. So
Yeah.
the training is archived, but also if we go back to high school and we go to Microsoft PowerPoint, I have a folder for inserting videos into presentations, and there is a video on how to embed a video.
It's you.
All right, so it's there. And it's thinking about loading right now, but trust me, it's there. All right, and the video will come up, and you don't have to click on anything except for play it right within the window.
The professional development days, I was trying, I lost the rubric.
Yes, from anywhere. You can get on it from anywhere. Just go to blendedschools.blackboard.com, type in your IU99 and your name, and you can get in. All right, so the question was, how do we get to professional development training? So we go back to our classes, okay? And then we go to professional development learning 2013-2014. And here's all of our professional development from this year. And so I think what we're looking for that is beginning of the year in service. And now this is interesting too. Look at this icon. It's not a folder, right? It's what's called a module. And as a teacher, I can set up a unit as a module. A folder is just a place where you dump files. A module is like a unit that has a progression. Does that make sense? With tabs and folders. So if we click on the August 21st module, you will see, you see the table of contents here? That's the difference between a folder and a module. A module gives you a table of contents and one thing leads to the next, or you can skip back and forth. It's not just a place to dump stuff. It has more rhyme and reason to it, if that makes any sense. And so if we look here, we have the educator effectiveness overview. You see that, Vic?
No, I clicked on the wrong one.
Okay. And this is your presentation right here, educator effectiveness. All right. And it's an attached file, so you just open it.
So which one did you open from beginning of year?
Which module, beginning of the year service, which one did
High
you do?
school?
No, the one that says all, it says the date, August 21st, all.
We're trying to do it in homeroom, it took us like 15 minutes, and I'm like, this is
Right.
user-friendliest.
Right. So that's kind of what I wanted to do today. My whole goal was to just show teachers that there is information for you on there, and all you got to do is kind of get on there and look. I am a great resource if you want to, give me a call or send me an email and say, Mike, I'm looking for this. Is it on Blended Schools, and how do I get there? If you don't want it, by all means, give me a call, send me an email, and I'll say, yes, it is, no, it isn't. Here's the tab you want to go into, or whatever. So.